With truth and love, our college clarion call. Come be a strong and youthful man. For God and country, really pledge we all. Led by the flag for which we stand. Blue for the mind that seeks the good and true. Red for our progress in the game. White for the glory of a heart that's pure, bright with an ever-shining flame. Alma Mater, we hail, God give the earth and great success. With truth and love, we'll conquer all. For God, our land, and SFS. Alma Mater, we hail. God give the earth and great success. With truth and love, we'll conquer all. For God, our land, and SFS. With truth and love, let us unite in peace. True to our glorious college name. High on the hill, a beacon light is she, leading her children on to fame. March on to glory is a message bold, spread truth and love both far and wide. Loyal to the hands who reigns of guidance, teacher and pupil side by side. Alma Mater, we hail. God give the earth and great success. With truth and love, we'll conquer all. For God, our land, and SFS. Alma Mater, we hail. God give the earth and great success. With truth and love, we'll conquer all. For God, our land, and SFS.
Hello, Father Praveen.
Hello?
Yes, Father, we are audible.
Yeah, actually, which part of the program now? Is the lamp lighting over?
Father, we just finished with the anthem.
Okay, okay. So anyway, I lost, sorry for the disturbance, inconvenience. Good morning, everyone. We are here for this student induction program of BA, BSc students. And I welcome you all to St. Francis de Sales College on this great day. And we have with us our beloved chairman, Archbishop Most Reverend Elias Gonsalves. And we also have with us the principal of our college, Dr. Katie Thomas, and other dignitaries present here, my esteemed colleagues, and you, my dear students. Beginning any program with invoking God's blessings will bode well for us as we continue this academic journey in a different institution, perhaps. So I now invite and welcome our Archbishop, Principal, esteemed colleagues, and all of you to virtually light this lamp. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for that virtual lighting of lamp. And yes, now we begin with our schedule as we have planned. So as I mentioned, we have our beloved chairman, Most Reverend Elias Gonsalves with us. He has spared his time for us. And as we know that he chairs our college and then takes it in the direction that is towards wholesome, holistic education. He himself has been part of many educational programs, nationally, internationally, and he takes great care in running the institutes under his care. Apart from our college, there are many other schools which he is part of, chairman of, and we are really happy to have him with us for sparing his valuable time. And now over to you, Bishop Ji. Enlighten our students of this college who are going to begin their new journey in this institute. Welcome, dear Archbishop.
Good morning, Father Principal, Mr. Thomas, Father Praveen, all the teaching and non-teaching staff, and the students. I'm very glad to welcome you today for this webinar. As we are in these unprecedented times, dear friends, we are meeting virtually. This should have been a gathering, meeting face to face and looking at each other. You are young and dynamic persons like you who are very energetic and enthusiastic to join your college studies. I'm sure you too will agree that this webinar, in spite of all problems and struggles, we are meeting online. This pandemic has taught us a lot of lessons. The pandemic has become a block in our day-to-day life. But at the same time, we have overcome this unprecedented times through different ways and means. Today, as we meet here, we are not in a normal times. Now this is going to be a new normal, that we will be having such online programs till we are out of pandemic. Friends, I'm sure you miss your companions, you miss your classroom environment, you miss meeting your staff. But in spite of all this, what we have today, this online webinar, which offers us a new normal. By this new normal, we are trying to overcome the challenges that which we are facing due to the pandemic. This challenge of the pandemic has given us lots of opportunities, lots of new openings. And such openings, one of them is the technology, the use of technology. The digitalization has helped us to be in this new way of connecting with each other, relating with each other, and communicating with each other. This has helped us, though we are globally spread out, we try to connect one another and become a small group of people through our webinars, through our online communications. My dear students, you have crossed your school days, your higher secondary days, and now you have entered into a new era in your life. This is a new stepping stone, a new turn in your life. This stepping stone will help you to open your horizons of life. This stepping stone will give you new vision. And this new vision should be very, very much coming to you as new opening in life. It is said in the Bible, in Proverb, people without vision will perish. We all need to have vision in our life. And as you enter into this new academic year, have a vision for your own career, that which you have chosen, and you are going to make it your own. And in that ownership, have a clear vision for your life, that where I am and where I want to be. And as you sit today for this webinar, I pose a challenge before you, that unless and until you have that vision very clear to you, where you want to be and where you are heading towards, your life will not be more meaningful. The moment you fix your vision, your destiny, then surely all the things that which work for good will combine and come to a consensus to make you and your life a better and meaningful. I'm not using word success, because who is successful and who is not successful? Who to decide that? Success for one man or woman may be a failure to another man or another woman. But when I say meaningful, it means I am making my life and purpose of my life very, very useful. First of all, for me, for my family, and my community at large, and my nation. Dear friends, and for this, one needs to be open-minded. You have come to a new institution. Some of you may be surely in the 12th standard, 11th and 12th, in the same college. But today you are in the new institution where you need to have the orientation of the institution. This institution is run by the Catholic minority church, which with its foundation on the life values and skills that our life offers. Every religion offers us the values of life. The values are not changed every day. They are permanent, such as love, forgiveness, joy, happiness, freedom. These values is the basic foundation of our life, and we build our life on these values. And when we move forward in our life, building our life on these values, surely any kind of challenges that which you may meet, you will turn them into the opportunities. Any problems and struggles that which come in your way, you will turn them into a kind of a stepping stone or turning point in your life. So, my dear friends, as you begin this new day, Pope Francis, who's telling the whole world that our family life is an educational setting for us. You, my dear students, you come from different families. And these families are primarily is an educational setting where your family encourages you, empowers you, supports you, gives all kind of help for you to study and to move forward in your life. In this regard, Pope Francis says, the family is the first school of human values, where we learn the wise use of freedom. Certain inclination develop in childhood and become so deeply rooted that they remain throughout life, either as attraction to a particular value or a natural repugnance to certain way of acting. Many people think and act in a certain way because they deem to be right on the basis of what they learned, as if by osmosis from their earliest years. That's how I was taught. That's what I learned to do. In the family, we can also learn to be critical about certain messages sent by the various media. Sad to say, some television programs or form of advertising often negatively influence and undercut the values inculcated in family life. And this is very, very important for you, my dear friends, that you are coming from a very good family, a family that which is cultured, the family that which has a tradition, a family that which has brought you up in certain values, way of life. And this is where you need to build yourself for better, for being more human, compassionate, merciful. By being compassionate and merciful, we don't do a favor to the others, but we do favor to ourselves. I do favor to myself because I truly recognize my humanness, my own weaknesses, my own limitations, my own strengths. And then I begin to build myself on these. Friends, as you begin this new academic year, today I take this opportunity to wish all of you, all the students, staff, teaching and non-teaching staff of SFS family. May all of us live in communication with each other, dialogue with one another, dialogue in love and charity will surely help us to be as one family who shares, who cares, and who reaches out to the weaker, to those less unfortunate, to those marginalized. And this is what the SFS family expects from you. We live in communication with each other, the staff and students, the staff, students and management, and thereby we grow in image of those whom we love and those whom we care for, those whom we appreciate. This is where in this institution, St. Francis de Sales commonly said, bloom where you are planted. You are planted in this institution today, my dear friends. Bloom, grow in wisdom and knowledge, grow in life skills, talents, gifts which God has blessed you with. And therefore, my friends, I wish you all the best. May the Lord who has brought you to this stage accompany you in your journey as your teachers, your staff, your professors accompany you in this journey of your higher education, higher learning. May you grow holistically so that our education becomes a means to an end for a better life, for a better world to live in. Let us pray to Almighty God that He may shower His blessings upon each one of you and accompany you in your journey of this academic year. May God bless you and may His Spirit enlighten your minds and hearts to live with His inspiration and guidance. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, Your Grace, for those meaningful words. And you have really set the tone for this academic session. I'm sure the students who have listened to you carefully will come out with much more zeal, enthusiasm in carrying out the responsibilities that you have chalked out for them. You emphasized on the aspect of values in their personal lives and how they should carry on those values while they live in their families, in the society, in our nation, and the world at large. And you also emphasized the various roles that a student can play. It is not only academic, but they need to have a holistic approach, growing in every dimension of their life. You have also given them a sense of their weakness, their strengths, and what they can achieve in the given atmosphere. As you mentioned very well in the words of St. Francis de Sales, the patron of our college, bloom where you are planted. That's what our students will do in the coming years, at least in the coming 3 years. They will surely bloom to their full potential with your blessings, with your guidance, with your inspiration in days to come. So once again, on behalf of the management, Principal Dr. Katie Thomas, the staff, teaching as well as non-teaching, and the students, I express my heartfelt gratitude for availing yourself and motivating our students and starting this academic session in a blissful manner. So thank you once again, dear Archbishop Ji. Have a nice day.
Thank you, all of you.
Now we proceed further with our other inputs. So hereby I request Dr. Advait Bhagade, who heads the Department of Zoology, to come forward and give us some more inputs about the college, its working for the benefit of students. Over to you, dear Bhagade sir. Sir, there? Kavita madam?
Father, actually, sir has lost the connection. He's
Okay.
trying.
Okay. So then I request Dr. Ashwini Paradkar ma'am, who is our information scientist, librarian, to kindly come forward and take over the proceedings. Ashwini ma'am,
Yes,
yes,
Father.
you're there.
Yes,
Yeah,
Father.
welcome ma'am. Yes,
Uh, I would like to share my PPT. Yeah,
right.
I don't know. Wait a minute, just, uh, is my PPT seen, Father?
Yes ma'am, it's coming. Yes, it's visible.
Okay, okay.
Please make it full screen. Yeah.
Yes, Father.
Yes, done. Very clear. Good.
Ah. Good morning, students. Myself, Dr. Ashwini Paradkar, and I'm sharing certain things about our college library. Just wait, Father. This is our stack room. This is how our college library looks like. Uh, Stack room and issue counter of our library. This is our reading room. Students, this is one of the biggest room in Central Asia. 200 students can sit here at a time for reading and for referencing. This is how it looks when all the students are there. This is a silent zone. We conduct book exhibitions, and book exhibitions are held along with the publishers, and book displays are also there. They are this is how they are kept in the library reading room. Book displays, and NSS volunteers do come and they clean the library during Swachhata programs. These are the NSS volunteers in the reading hall. This is our issue counter. This is the old pick. And PG students, they have access to a stack room. This is internet zone and e-resources center. 12, 13 computers are there for accessing internet. Xerox machine facility is also there for you all. This is internet zone, UGC network resource center. This is the entrance of our library, and we display posters and certain notices and various information we display it here. Students, we have a good collection of various type of collections in our library. Reference collection is there, which comprise of encyclopedias, dictionaries. Then there are books for competitive examinations, annual reports are there. Then bound volume of journals are there. We also have a textbook collection for you, which has books prescribed by the university, then books by different publishers and authors. We also have a very good general reading books collection, which has personality development books, good novels are there, latest novels are there. Then we have a very big collection of biographies and autobiographies. Working hours of the library, the reading room and issue counter is open on all working days from 9:30 to 5 p.m. Our library is fully automated, and we give barcodes to the students and all the users. We have a digital library which has e-question papers of RTMNU Nagpur University, uh, uh, back question papers of all the exams conducted by the university, summer and winter. Then syllabus also we have ebooks also, and I'll show you the screenshot of the this repository. These are the services offered by our library. We provide you reading room facility, lending of documents is there. We provide internet access. interlibrary loan facility is also there with Islap College and GS College. If any particular book is not available in our library, we can take from GS College Library or Islap College Library. Then we have a newspaper clipping service, a reference service we provide, a referral service also we provide, which means we'll tell you where the particular information you can get or a particular book you can get. That is referral service. Then student aid service is also there, display of information, user orientation we conduct for the students. Then full deposit scheme is there. During your exams, you can take a book from the library. Then we also provide e-resources service. These are the periodicals subscribed specially for you. Pratyogita Darpan, English and Hindi, Competition Success Review, Success Mirror. All this will help you to prepare for competitive examinations. These are a few more periodicals, magazines. Also we have newspapers are there. Whenever the library will be open for you all, you can read newspapers and magazines also there. I'm just sharing transaction rules with you. We provide 3 books at a time. Then books will be issued to you for 10 days. You can keep the book for 10 days. And if a particular book is not on demand, you can renew the book. But for that, you have to keep in mind that after 10 days, whenever the due date is over, you have to come to the library and tell the staff that, Madam or Sir, I want to reissue this book. Then only that book will be renewed. Otherwise, you'll have to pay fine of rupees 3 per day per book. So keep that in mind. And if you wish to return a particular book, you can return that book in 2 or 3 days. And if you want to keep it, you can extend the date of the book. Books for that, on each and every book, due date label is pasted, and on that due date label, we will write. Staff will write the date on which you are expected to return the book. For graduate UG students, access is closed. It is open for PG students and staff. We organize book exhibition every year in collaboration with booksellers and publishers. Then we also have a non-book material collection, which includes bound volume of journals, maps, atlas for history students. Then we have e-resources in the form of CDs, DVDs. Now we have also subscribed to e-books as well from this year. We provide full deposit facility during the examination. College has subscribed to Enlist Consortia, through which library provides access to Enlist Consortia. 90,000 plus e-books are there. Then you can access 3,000 plus e-journals. Anywhere it can be accessed 24/7. For that, you have to submit your email ID and mobile number to the librarian. Through this, I will register your name in the users list of Enlist, and then you will get a mail from Enlist. You have to register through that mail. You will get a password, and you can access this Enlist Consortia. For that, this is the home page of Enlist. Enlist facility is provided through InflipNet. We are having access to this facility for last 9-10 years. And through this, you can see there is a members login icon is there. And as and when you provide your email ID and mobile number, you will get password, and you can have access to this consortia through your laptop or through your mobile from anywhere, anytime. This is the ebooks in Enlist. You have to click on those hyperlinks and you can have access to those books. We have also subscribed to Delnet. For that, again, if you want to access this Delnet facility, you have to contact me for that, and I'll give you a password for the access. Here also, number of e-books and e-journals are available. This is the full text digital library resources, and we have access to Delnet as well. Then students, we have a MOPAC app for you. Through that MOPAC app, you can access a catalog of our college library. For that, you have to search on Google MOPAC, and this is Mobile Online Public Access Catalog. That means the collection of our library will be available to, like you can see, you can click download this app from Google Apps, and you will have access to the collection. That is the database of our college books, and you will know particular book is available in our library or not. And then after searching that book, you can contact our staff that madam or sir, I want to issue this book. This is how the web page of mobile app looks. You have to click on MOPAC and you can download the app. This app is also available on the website, and if you go to www.mopac.in, you can see that our college name is there. In the college OPAC, select college, you have to select our college. Then after selecting our college name, you will get access to our college catalog through the website also. So this is Web OPAC, and here also you can search title wise, author name or publisher name, or any keyword. Like if you want to search for a book on chemistry or any particular subject like chemistry or physics or history, you can type the name, subject or keyword, and you will come to know how many books or if it is particular book is available or not. This is how it looks if you search for a book of chemistry. So then you will know that this particular book is there, and you can get the book from the issue counter. This is our e-repository, as I mentioned, and here articles published by our staff members. Then e-books collection is also there. E-contents developed by our teachers, it is there. Then e-resources collection is there. Also RTM Nagpur University question papers are also there. This facility is available in the library only. It is not, you cannot access it from your home. Like Delnet or Enlist, you can access it from anywhere. So students, it's your library. Whenever you come to college, start coming to college and visit the library, you have to follow the rules, and you have to keep in mind that books are for use. Every book has its reader, and every reader his her book. These are my contact details. If you need any information or you need any help during this period, this P is small, paradkar.sfscollege@gmail.com. This is my email ID. You can contact me through email, and my mobile number is also there. You can note down. If you need any help till the college opens and you come to the college, you can contact me through WhatsApp or through this number. So thank you and happy reading. Now I hand over the proceedings to Dr. Sakharkar sir for NSS details. Thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes,
I think Dr. Bhagade sir has joined.
Okay.
His introduction about the college would be better if we can have it right now.
Yes, sorry.
Bhagade sir?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
So very good morning to all. I welcome you all on the behalf of the SFS.
Good morning.
I'll be just talking with the help of a presentation so that things become clearer. The college has its own motto, its vision and its mission. The vision being excellence in academics and integrity of character. So we want to make our students excellent in academics as well as have a good character. Our mission is create an environment for knowledge, for research, skill, self-reliance, and humanitarianism. Our objectives for doing this is to create professionals out of our students who are responsive to needs and challenges of today. And how we are doing this, the means by which we are doing it, is through quality teaching, value-based activity, research, and community service. Now, friends, we are all affected by this pandemic and lockdown, and many of you may not be able to come to college to explore it. But the same thing can be seen on our website, sfscollege.edu.in. So you can get a lot of information about the college from the website. Coming to the organization of the college, we have a governing council who governs the complete college. Under this governing council, there is a college development committee, the principal, and the IQAC, that is the Internal Quality Assurance Cell. These three agencies together oversee all heads of departments, office superintendent, librarian, secretary of the staff council, president of the students council, the head of the physical education department, that is sports, and coordinators of various committees, cells, and forums. Heads of department, in turn, have their own departmental faculty and support staff. The office superintendent oversees the functioning of the head clerk, senior clerk, junior clerk, and the other office staff. Librarian supervises the library staff for functioning of the library. Secretary of the staff council heads all the faculty members. President of the students council. A students council is formed every year, and a president is selected from among those students. The head of the physical education department oversees sports activity. As we all know that the healthy mind resides in a healthy body. So it is equally important that your mind and body both are healthy. So the physical education department helps to keep your body healthy. And all the
Excuse me, sir. Sir, Bhagade sir, can we make the screen, can we make the presentation full screen? It will be better visible from mobile devices.
Is it coming now?
No, sir.
The next slide will be better, I hope. As I was saying, the cells under the IQAC oversee all activities that go on in the college throughout the year. Now, the programs which the college has are BA, BSc, BCA, Bachelor of Computer Applications, BCCA, that is BCom Computer Applications, MSc in Chemistry, Biotechnology, Mathematics, and Physics. More information about these cells can also be seen on our college website. About these programs, I'm sorry. Now, why these programs? What are we going to get out of these programs? That is our outcomes. So there is a complete document on the outcomes on the college website. These outcomes are judged or gauged usually by means of 2 unit tests per paper, a preliminary examination at the end of each semester for each paper. And now, because of the new normal that has been introduced during this COVID-19 pandemic, all these activities, your unit tests, your preliminary examinations, your assessment, everything will be online till the pandemic subsides. Obviously, all of you will be wanting to work hard, and hard work gives good fruit in the form of awards. Apart from the merits and awards that are given by the university, there are awards at the college level itself. A single student is selected every year as a best student who represents the spirit of the college the best. He or she is selected as best student. There is a trophy for the best sports person as well. And then there is a plethora of awards instituted by our present and past faculty members for various subjects. All these awards are in the form of gold medals. So there are about 14 awards in various subjects instituted by the respective faculty of those well-wishers for those subjects.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you again. Sir,
Yeah.
sir. We are stuck with the governing council slide. I think
Yeah,
it will
that
not
is
do
why
justice to the slides that you prepared. Yeah, whichever way you're comfortable, sir. Whichever way you're comfortable. Yeah.
I'll go back to the slide view actually.
Okay, okay, sir. Fine. Yeah, we can see awards page now.
Yeah. So the awards by the university and then awards by the college, and then awards instituted either by present or past faculty or other well-wishers for various subjects. Now, some students among the newcomers may require some sort of help, some sort of aid, because of not all of us are equal. Some of us may find problems maybe in paying fees or buying books or whatever. So the college always wishes that nobody should be left deprived. So does the government. So the government gives scholarships to the eligible students from within the college. There are scholarships such as Dr. S.P. Landge Memorial Scholarship, the Students' Aid Fund for the financially underprivileged students. Then the late Dr. G.M. Poothingal Prize for the best project in physics. And there are many others like this. One of them is the Devasiya Medal, and then the Irani Scholarship, and so on. There are many. The details are available on the website as well as in the college prospectus. Now, I'm going to focus as the coordinator of IQAC on the cells and associations that are working on a college for the students. The IQAC itself is taking care of the quality parameters of the college, always thinking, churning upon the thought of how we can do things better for the college, what quality initiatives we can introduce and execute to make ourselves better. That is what the IQAC is continuously trying to do. So I'm going to talk about each cell under the IQAC. These slides are also containing photographs because I'm proud that my college is very beautiful. So the first cell over here is the Shikhar cell. Shikhar at the top. It looks after the results, the analysis of results, analysis of the faculty's performance, feedbacks, and so on. And it is the right hand, I would say, of the IQAC in giving information. At the same time, the Vidyarthi cell, the student cell, students council, is important in planning and executing activities which involve the students. Right from the annual social gathering up to the medical examinations, wherever students are to take part or wherever they are involved, it is the Vidyarthi cell which is active. Jigyasa. Jigyasa means curiosity. So this is a cell which is inculcating curiosity in your minds about science, about research. The Jigyasa cell. The Shakti cell. Shakti, power. Power to those who are considered less powerful. Our sisters, the ladies or the girl students. So this is a special cell dedicated to the girl students to make them stronger, better than they are at present. The Disha cell, a cell which gives direction. For example, this program being hosted today is the brainchild of Disha. It is the Disha cell which is planning this program, holding this program. The Disha cell also assigns mentors to each and every one of you. A mentor is one of the teachers who takes care of your needs, one of the teachers in whom you can confide, one of the teachers who is going to ask you time and again about your progress, about your difficulties, a teacher who's going to solve or suggest solutions to what problems are being faced by you during this journey through the SS College. The Prakriti cell, all about nature. It tunes up your environmental consciousness, your love for greenery, your love for nature, for the wild. It teaches you your place in maintaining the nature as it is. The Abhyas cell. Abhyas cell tries to give you inputs about your books, how to read them, how to analyze your books. Under the Abhyas cell is a forum called Akshar Forum, which holds book review competitions regularly. So Abhyas cell and the Akshar Forum are more focused on the library and the books part of the college. The Srijan cell, Srijan is creativity. As our Honorable Chairman Archbishop has said, each and every one of us have some hidden qualities. So during these years, 3 years in the college, it is time that you allow those qualities to come up, your creative qualities. Singing, dancing, painting, rangoli, mehendi, acting, dancing, drama, theater. All these make you a better person than only if you're focusing on studies alone. So let these things come side by side. Let these come together. Your academic excellence and your creativity. You'll be allowed to, or you'll get an opportunity to exhibit your creativity during the different programs, mainly the cultural exhibitions, which are held by the Srijan cell. The Antarang cell is a cell which peeps deep into your heart. It sees the values, what values you have, what values you need to imbibe, to take in. The Antarang cell conducts various value education programs throughout the year, which make you a better human being. The CDRES, Center for Dialogue Between Religion, Education, Science and Society, looks after the scientific part where science and religion meet. And they do meet, believe me. So CDRES organizes an annual conference every year, which brings together the top minds, both in science and in religion, who try to connect these things together. And then at the top, we see the Udan cell, Udan, flight. I personally believe that you come here very, very young, and then you're going to fly out on strong wings, fly out to make your places in life. So the Udan cell looks after your placement, what you want to be, where you want to go. Are you strong enough? The Udan cell imparts soft skills through special 1-week programs, which are dedicated to you students. Skills which are important in life for placement, for interviews, for jobs. So Udan cell is looking after the placements. The Krida cell looks after the sports, matches, your participation at the collegiate level, university level, state level, national level. Everything is promoted by the Krida cell. A strong player is recognized by the Krida cell. A strong player is recommended to other teachers by the Krida cell. Seva, the cell consisting of the NSS volunteers, allows you to serve the society through different extension activities. The Maitri cell is a cell where our alumni and parents interact with the college. NCC is where you are getting an opportunity to serve your country directly, wearing uniforms, learning discipline and everything. Then to take better care of all of you, there is the Daksh cell. If you have a problem, you can report it to the Daksh cell. It deals with the vigilance. If you feel that somebody is talking back to you on the basis of your caste, there's a special committee for prevention of caste-based discrimination. There is also an internal complaint cell. if you feel something wrong is happening in the college, you can complain to the internal complaint cell. Let me tell you about all three of these cells. There has hardly been an opportunity in the past so many years for anybody to complain against anything. However, these cells are mandatory by government rules and therefore they are there. There is never any discrimination, never any ragging, or no chance for the students to lodge complaints. There has been no chance like that. A newly introduced cell is the disaster management cell. For the past 2 or 3 years, this cell has also been active because we have been seeing a series of disasters in the country or in the world, and we should know how to act in an emergency. So the disaster management cell gives you training, insights into your response during emergencies and disasters. Now, friends, as you have enrolled into this college, we have welcomed you with open arms. Remember, there are two sides to a coin. We are going to love you, we are going to pamper you. At the same time, from you, it is expected that the rules and regulations of the college are followed. They are for your benefit, your progress. There is a code of conduct mentioned under the academics tab of the college website or in the college prospectus. I request all of you to go through it. So your conduct should be impeccable on the college premises. Nobody should have a chance to complain against you that your conduct is not good. In addition, from time to time, your teachers and principals may set in new rules as required. You are expected to follow them to the letter. So once again, friends, I welcome you to this college and thank you for a patient listening. I now hand over the proceedings to Dr. Sakharkar, who will speak about the NSS. Over to you, Dr. Sakharkar.
Sakharkar sir, please unmute your mic.
Okay.
Over
Sir,
to you, Dr. Sakharkar.
any problem, sir? Sakharkar, sir. I think he has some problem then, Kavita ma'am.
Yes, Father. I think he is not able to unmute himself.
Okay, so meanwhile we can invite now Dr. Hirulkar, sir, to speak about NCC. Dr. Hirulkar.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Right. I'm going to share my screen.
Yeah, sure. Students, Dr. Hirulkar heads the Department of Electronics. He's one of our very senior faculty in the college, and he has got quite many certificates even under NCC. So we will hear much about NCC and other related activities done through the college from him. Over to you, sir.
Right. My screen is visible? No, not yet.
Not yet, sir. Yes, sir. It's coming now.
Okay.
It's coming. Yes.
Right.
So whichever way you are comfortable, either with the full
Yeah.
screen or this way, you can do that.
Now
Yeah,
the full
it's come
screen is
full
visible?
Yes.
Okay. So hearty welcome everyone on this student induction program. I am there in the Department of Electronics and has also been associated with NCC for over 3 decades. And it's my privilege to apprise you of the NCC, its activities, enrollment procedure, and what should be your strategy in combating these 2 disciplines, in balancing academics and the NCC related activities. So I'm going to talk about the genesis, a very brief outline about the NCC and its functionality. And at this juncture, you will be more interested, or it will be very pertinent to talk about the enrollment details, because all other aspects could be gathered from the web resources, but there are certain things which are generally not available on the web and which are of very prime significance to you. So those aspects I am going to elaborate a bit. But first, the general outline about the NCC. This National Cadet Corps is the noblest of the organizations impacting our lives, impacting the lives of the millions of youths of the nation. It happens to be the world's largest uniform youth organization, and it is coming under the Ministry of Defense. It has come into being with an act of Parliament, and it is a tri-services organization. That means Army, Navy, and Air Force, they are working together to offer the best of the training to the youths of the nation and aspire for building a strong nation with the dedicated people around. Here we have got around 1,000 units, roughly 1,000 NCC units the country over, and about 1.3 million students are enrolled at a time the country over. General means as per the Act of the Parliament, there are currently 3 main objectives set for NCC functioning. The first being the creation of the human resource of organized, trained and motivated youth, and this is to provide the leadership in all walks of life, including the armed forces. So they are groomed in such a way that they generate the qualities which are supplementary and which create an impact whenever the individual associates himself or herself with any of the ventures. It also creates a good environment and idea about the life of the defense, and thus motivates the youth in thinking of the careers in the armed forces. And the qualities like the comradeship, discipline, leadership, secular outlook, so these are also catered for. And here the mere mention of it is made, but when the training is undertaken, so this becomes the part of the training activity. This automatically is ingrained into the people who undertake this. You see, the girls contingent, they are holding the rifles, so they are able to do the drill with that. Second is the activity which is undertaken when the people are groomed as officers in the armed forces. And the camaraderie is also exhibited in the third picture over here. This is how the three wings of NCC are there: Army, Navy, and Air Force. The uniformed individual means after their basic training, so they will be looking like this. So the NCC actually is engaged in grooming the youth of the country into disciplined and patriotic citizens. So each and every offering from there is a tribute to the hard work of the personnel which are drafted from the defense forces. Okay, so cadet of the air wing, naval wing, and army wing. So if at all you become the part of NCC, you could be a worthy cadet, and you will be able to get all the facilities which these students have got. Generally, the training activities are very nicely planned, and they are offered through the institutional training, which is carried out on the holidays, on the Sundays mostly for the open units. Those activities are carried out on the Sundays, and every year there is a camp of about 12 days duration. And during that camp, you are supposed to stay in the camp, and the entire routine is so nicely planned that you will be able to grab the maximum of the orientation of the services. So actual service life will be experienced during the camp. Rigorous activities are there, and this is the overview of that. If you want to gather more information about that, I am going to project a slide wherein the web resources are available. So I am not going to go deeper into these aspects because we have to comply to the timing also. And whatever is not available in the web resource, that I am going to talk about in a bit detail. Okay. So what are the benefits? Benefits are tremendous. So there is a complete overhaul of the personality. Complete overhaul of the personality you will be able to experience during the NCC training. So whatever you currently think is not your cup of tea, you will definitely be able to crack at it and develop it to the fullest if at all you become the part of this organization, that is resulting in an all-round personality development. So that's why in the first objective of it, leadership skills. So these leadership skills can be utilized in the armed forces or any task or any career that you are engaged in. So the NCC students will stand out, and the training disciplinary aspects are so stringently planned that it ingrains the objectives which have been set for the functioning of the NCC. So this training exposes you to the military environment. Then sports, adventure camps are also undertaken here. Opportunities of close interactions with the national and international levels. There are youth exchange camps wherein the students can go. Cultural activities are also a part of it. And there are many academic incentives, financial incentives, and incentives during the employment. Again, the detailed outline of it is available on the web resources. And the more aspect of it about enrollment, I am going to talk a little bit in detail in the next slide. There is no service liability. It is a voluntary. You join voluntarily, you leave voluntarily. There are no financial aspects involved here because every aspect related to the training, uniform, travel, food, that is taken care by the government. It's a government venture, and so the financial implications are not there for the cadets which are joining it. The training duration is for the senior division I am talking about. Senior division for the girls, it is called as the senior wing. It is of 2 years for B certificate. The highest qualification that is offered through NCC is a C certificate. And for that, you need to have the complete association for 3 years. First year, there is no certification. After second year, you are eligible for one B certificate, and after 3 years, C certificate. C certificate holders can be directly called for the Services Selection Board interview to become the officers in the armed forces. There are certain conditionalities, so those are available on the web that can be. And for this, the trainers are actually from the armed forces, those who have put in number of years of service in the armed forces, they are the trainers here, and the people from the academia like us, so they are trained in the environment of the military, and then they acquire a level of skill which can be given out in the form of the instructions during the training time of the cadets. So the training resources are of very highest standard. So the cadets of the Navy, they can have the boats for sailing, for cooling purposes, and the cadets from the air wing, they can fly the microlight aircraft. So those are available with the NCC units. Those resources of such kind are available, and for which you don't have to pay a single pie. So, and even the safety aspect is managed in a perfect way. There are many more incentives, so I'm not going to talk about every incentive which is offered here, because those are available on the web also. So you need to be aware about the enrollment process. If at all you want to become as a part of NCC, then what are the avenues available to you? In our college, we do not have the dedicated NCC unit. So if you wish to join NCC, you need to join in an open NCC unit. An open NCC unit is the one where the students from any of the colleges in and around Nagpur city are eligible. So you have to find out the opportunity to get enrolled in any one of the unit. So I am just making you aware about which are the units available for you to get enrolled. So there are, for Army, there are around 7 NCC units wherein any of the student of our college can go for enrollment. The one unit which is in the vicinity of the college is the R&V, that stands for Remount and Veterinary Corps. So horse riding and the related skills are taught there, and it is in the veterinary college campus. So they, after the enrollment of the college students, outside students are also enrolled, and many of our college students are enrolling nowadays into this veterinary corps. So in the Army, this is the veterinary corps. Then RT battery is there. It is opposite St. Ursula School, Signals Company. Then if the girls wish to get enrolled, so they have a 33% quota in all the open NCC unit. But there is a girls battalion, and in the girls battalion, all the girls are enrolled. So maximum possibility of the girls getting enrolled over here, and that is also nearby our college only. So there is Yuva Shakti Bhavan besides the WCL office, and there this headquarter of this particular unit, or that unit, is located inside the Yuva Shakti Bhavan. You have to contact this particular unit for getting enrolled. The girls have the greatest opportunity of enrollment here in the Unit 3 Maharashtra Girls Battalion. There is an engineers company also in the VNIT campus, a medical company in the campus of the medical college. So each of these unit every year enrolls around 50 cadets, out of which 10 to 15 could be girls. Okay. The total number of cadets availability for enrollment is around 1,000 spread across all the units. Total vacancies in first year across the city of Nagpur are only 1,000. And how many takers are there? If there are around 200 colleges in Nagpur, only 2 cadets, 2 individuals from each college can be accommodated here. So there is a tough competition. So you have to keep a track of the enrollment process. Okay. And how, so for air wing, you have to contact 2 Maharashtra Air Squadron. It is nearby or university. So university administrative building is there, and the Institute of Science, that road leads to the 2 Maharashtra Air Squadron. And we have got 4 Maharashtra Naval Unit in the Mangalwari Bazaar. So these are the units available for you to enroll. So all of the students of all the disciplines can join. So even arts, commerce, science, BCA, medical, engineering. So everyone can join any of the stream of NCC, Army, Navy, Air, it can be taken up by them. And total vacancies are around 1000. So you have to get in touch with the respective unit, because the enrollment procedures differ from unit to unit. Every unit has their own procedure. Currently, most of the times they are also giving out the advertisement, and you have to respond to the advertisement. The time schedule is given there. As of now, the enrollment in the Naval Wing NCC is going on. It was, I have put it on the NCC group of our college. So WhatsApp group I have formed, and on that group, the link for the enrollment is given. So as per the schedule, you have to appear for the interview there. Okay. So as per the vacancy availability and whatever your standing, they will be making a choice. Generally, the aspects which are taken into consideration is whether you are really interested in that, then how much is your physical efficiency, whether you will be able to sustain the type of the training the NCC imparts, and how motivated you are to associate with NCC. So those are some of the aspects. General awareness aspect is taken care. So they gauge on the different parameters. For example, for Navy, they also look for whether the individual is a swimmer or non-swimmer, because most of the activities are waterborne, and that is a mandatory thing over there. So those who did NCC in the junior wing, so they are preferred over the others. So these are the aspects related to the enrollment, and this is generally not available on any of the websites. So I have elaborated a bit upon that part of it. So these are the resources where you can gather more information from. So those NCC pass out cadets, they have the complete feel of the NCC training and what exactly they have gained. So they will be able to narrate their experiences at length. So they are the great source of inspiration and also information. Then NCC website is there, Indian NCC, indianncc.nic.in. So every aspect of the NCC functioning is given there. So there are about 17 directorates, and each directorate, what is the specialty that is offered, what is the type of the training, how one can become a cadet, and what are the incentives available. Every aspect is given there. And yes, just this year, Director General of NCC that has brought out an app which is available on the Play Store. So here the complete syllabus of every NCC, their training videos and all are provided on this particular website. So the detailed information of every aspect of the things is available on that website. And the one thing which is not there is a enrollment procedure. I have talked a bit about the enrollment procedure, and in case anyone has any further information to be sought, I am available in the Department of Electronics for that matter. So that's what I had for this presentation, and I will be very happy to impart any sort of information to any individual. I am thankful for the opportunity that I had in connecting with you. Thanks a lot.
Yes, thank you, sir, for that wonderful explanation about National Cadet Corps. And I'm sure many people, many students will be inspired to give it a try.
Father, is there any question, Father, from any end?
I think you can put your number on the chat box.
Okay, Father.
And I think students can, because I think we are running short of time.
Okay, okay, Father. Okay, thanks, Father.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. We proceed with the next speaker, that is Dr. Sakharkar from the Department of Physics. I think he should be able to join now. Sakharkar, sir, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Please, sir. I think Kavita ma'am will share your screen. And Hirulkar, sir, kindly
Yes.
stop sharing. Yeah.
Uh,
Yes. Can it be made full screen?
a very good afternoon to my newly joined students. NSS is an organization which are in a broader way. Archbishop ji has talked on a name called Community Service Training for You People for a Societal Development. IQC coordinator has talked on this on a cell which has got by a name called Seva. And NSS is an Government of India organization which is under the Ministry of Youth. Here, I mean, I will talk about the enrollment process. This is the first slide. May I request? This is the first slide which talks about the formation of the NSS, how it came into picture. It is under the Ministry of the Youth Affairs, basically. Training for training for a community service in terms of all possible development affairs. Training to be a good citizen, basically, in tune to the principle of Mahatma Gandhi ji. NSS came on 24th September, and
other than what Hirulkar sir, I will there. Yes.
And as far as the enrollment process is concerned about NSS, I mean, we have got a quota of 150 students, but that 150 students is scattered for all the faculty, for all the faculty and for the all years, basically. So that way, for the first year students, the enrollment number is very less. But do make sure to join our NSS organization. Depending upon the vacancy or the gap, will definitely accommodate you. And right now the NSS enrollment process is on. Basically, we have circulated out that process also, and through the principle. But I want to remind you, as far as the NSS cell is concerned, that NSS has got an activity which is in tune to all the cells, which Bhagade sir has said, whether it is Prakriti, whether it is Seva, whether it is NSS, whether it is sports and all that. Why? Because NSS is if you look at the word meaning, it is National Service Scheme, basically. So wherever a national service is required in terms of positive development, in terms of a negative development, that means COVID is going on, you have to report and all that. And then another advantage is that you have got a capacity, you have got an advantage to work with the different level of government officials who are involved with them. So that means you have got an advantage to work with them. You have to learn, you are learning with them. But like NCC, you don't have a regular hard drills, a tough master to train you to solve a very tough problem. Here, basically, the approach is more diluted for a civilian approach, basically for a civilian development. And in that process, you develop some of the finest quality for a civilian side, basically, namely team spirit, leadership qualities, to communicate with the people who don't belong to your educated segment, who belong to a different segment, basically. And there you have got an opportunity to serve them with whatever merger means the college offers, the institute offers, the society offers, the government of India offers, or through the various organizations the offering comes. Now I'm talking the offering which I'm talking right recently for the COVID. Our college and our Christian Minority Society has donated grains to the needy people of the adopted village of Chincholi, the medical kits, basically, to the ASHA workers and to the medical workers, basically, who are being exposed to COVID and all that. Okay, this was a two recent academic activity we conducted successfully with our present enrolled NSS workers. I mean, you can see on our websites and all that. Then we have conducted some of the excellent training program seminars, namely 4 seminars in a week. Per week, one seminar on rainwater harvesting. Then we conducted a seminar on basically Swachhata Abhiyan, basically by a national NSS award winner, basically. I mean, she taught about for Marga resources in a remote place of Arunachal Pradesh, how her and students have motivated and uplifted the health and hygiene, sanitation, Swachhata mission of that village for her human affair. Basically, she was awarded Rashtrapati Puraskar, and her team students, NSS volunteers, received different categories of award. That also you can see in our website of the college. Then I had basically another Padam Shri Award winner who had done a social service on the joy of learning, because this week is basically a international year of literary youth, basically, where you can understand the importance of learning. That also we organize a workshop where a person with his volunteers have conducted in Arunachal Pradesh, motivating the tribal people, the importance of learning, understanding, training them for an English, bringing those tribal people in the mainstream. This is all in tune with the NSS philosophy, basically, in a very concrete way and in a holistic way with our college philosophy. Okay. Now, coming down to the NSS objectives. Now, Government of India as such, if you look at the Modi ji, he's now like a watchdog. He's monitoring every process of government organization. It may be academic process, it may be civilian process, it may be military process, because we are in a very interesting phase of transition. We don't know the direction, but definitely with a positive mind, we should have a positive bend of mind. So every month, NSS this year has brought out a stream of activities which we have to conduct out. Like September activities, they have brought it out. In September, what activities we have to conduct? We have to conduct a harmony activity. Then 24 September is a National NSS Day, basically, which we have to conduct, basically. And then we have to visit a village. Our adopted village is Chincholi village, where we have to see whether there is no COVID patient and all that. Then we have to talk about the Swachhata mission. Now, as far as the Swachhata mission is concerned, I mean, it's in every colleges wherever NSS is involved, the students who are NSS volunteers, they are allotted a patch of the land, basically, or the patch of the region of the college, and they have to take care of a responsibility, a moral responsibility of maintaining it, cleaning it out, as long as their stay is there. Swachhata mission is a program which we have to conduct in this month. Then Maji Vasudhara, Maji Kutum, I mean, in which we have to talk about the nature and all that, the greenery of the nature, the various parameters which gives nourishment to our nature, that we have to take care about. These are the September activities. As far as the October activities are concerned, basically, we have to look about the Gandhiji's celebration, the Gandhiji's idol, then the democratic values which Gandhiji propagated for the best of the humanity's progress, that we have to conduct a workshop. And such are the all small activities which Government of India through Maharashtra government has sent it to us, basically, where through your joint effort, basically, or through your active participation, the college premises, being a coordinator, in collaboration with the principal's permission, will be conducting those various workshops and field events. And there your participation is a must, basically, because that fetches your point, that brings a name to our college, and we get a visibility mark in NSS world of arena, basically. Okay. Now, coming down to the recruitment process, basically, right now, the major two events we have got on your float, basically, one is on 18 September, we have got a vegan, that is a Government of India activity, NGO organization in collaboration with NSS is working for the propagation of vegetarian foods and diet. That seminar is going to be held basically on 18 September. Since it is a national Government of India organization, I request all the first year boys and girls, basically, of various streams, whether they are in NSS or not in NSS, to do participate in that event, basically, because the number of participants gives us this certificate criteria, whether we are in the platinum grade, whether we are in the gold grade, or whether we are in the silver grade. Because a similar organization, Pledge for Life, came out, and our college narrowly missed getting a silver certificate. And such certificates are a laurel, basically, which signifies to what extent our students are serious enough, or they themselves are coming forward for community social service and all that. Okay. Another event which Government of India has floated is basically the state RDC parade selection camp and the national RDC parade camp. That information is already floated. The student who are having the physical fitness parameters and all that, they can report to us, and based on their selection, we'll be nominating them for the pre-selection camp for the university, which is to be held on 14 September at 10 p.m. in the headquarters of the Nagpur University. And these are some of the photos which Fit India released. These are all the major recently conducted events in a 2-month span time. You can see the dedication and the commitment of your senior NSS workers, basically, who have come forward in spite of having a COVID arena, COVID blockage, and to make our college proud, make our NSS a visible organization in the city. Okay, so looking forward for you people to join NSS, be a serious volunteer, basically, make your mark visible, basically, get a good applause from the people to whom you are servicing, basically. With this, I finish my presentation, or what my, you can say, the encouraging word to join NSS is concerned, basically. Okay, my all contact details, my basically the numbers and my Google forms and all that is available on the site through principal's desk, basically. With this, I'm winding out because we are running short of the time. If you've got any queries and all that, you are definitely, I'm available inside the campus. I mean, wherever, I mean, you find, because I am available for you, basically, because NSS is an organization which talks about national social service in tune to all small segments. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. That was very clear, the aims, objectives of NSS and the various activities that our college has undertaken during this pandemic, especially under your leadership and the leadership of principal. That was very well explained. Thank you once again.
Yes.
Now I welcome and invite Dr. Edgar Mackenzie, who is the in charge of sports of our college, to kindly continue the next session.
Thank
Dr.
you,
Edgar.
Father Praveen.
Yeah.
Thank you, Father Praveen, for inviting me over at this induction program. I welcome all the students who have joined SFS College on behalf of the sports department, and I feel proud to be associated with a college that has a rich legacy of sporting culture. The college offers you very good lush green ground. You can see I am on the grounds behind me. The grounds are set amid lush green forestry, the social forestry. On the grounds, we are offering cricket, football, hockey, volleyball, basketball facilities, as well as athletics. The college has a multi-purpose hall wherein students can take advantage of playing badminton. They indulge in table tennis, chess, carom, and other indoor games. I have not much to say to you regarding all this, and we are having quite a few students as individuals who have excelled in sports and have represented the university at the highest level. Furthermore, I must tell you that indulging in sports activities during your graduation days helps you to fetch incentive marks. Whether you win or lose, irrespective of that, representing the college fetches you 10 incentive marks every year. If you as an individual or part of a team are placed as winners, runners up, or even at the third place, you fetch 15 marks. If you represent the university at West Zone or All India level tournaments, you fetch 25 marks. These incentive marks add up for 3 years, and imagine what a rise it will give you in your overall percentage. I would request you all, once things open up, please do take part in sporting activities. That's all I have for you, and thanks for being patient with my listening.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Edgar Mackenzie, for that brief explanation about our college facilities with regard to sports. I'm sure once the college resumes in its offline mode, we will have much of events happening there, apart from the online activities that you conduct now. Yes, I think with that we come to the end of this student induction program, and we've had many distinguished speakers coming and giving their views about the college and the different cells, activities performed here. And I'm sure they will all help in building a good student's future and your overall personality. There is already a feedback form shared in both the Google Meet chat box as well as the YouTube live chat section. Kindly fill your valuable feedback. It will help us to better ourselves and give us a better understanding of how was today's event. And if you have any queries, any moment you can uh, be in touch with your respective teachers, be it from BA section or BSc section. And in a day's time or two, it could be even today, you will be also explained about the ATKT rules. The time does not permit us to have that here, and also the streams are different. So for the BA students, I will be briefing you about the ATKT rules, which govern your examinations, things like that, on Saturday at 11:30. Then there will be Dr. Sanjay Sarve sir from the Department of Mathematics. He will give to the maths group students a similar kind of presentation on a day and time that he will notify. And similarly, Dr. Sarika Gurrao ma'am from the Department of Botany will tell the same to the students of bio group. I think with that, we are good to end this program. May I request now Swati ma'am to play the national anthem. We will all kindly rise and please fill the feedback form as it is mentioned there. I thank everyone. Of course, there is no much time, so we stand for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा